Winter is nothing but just summer, which is asleep. I am making this video for my past self who used to go out and cold approach women in order to attract them. I want him to understand that there is a better way. Most men think that they struggle in their dating life because they do not have enough money, looks, social status, or communication skills. Their dating life is in winter. So, in order to create an amazing dating life, they do not need to do anything. They just need to awaken this winter and suddenly it will become summer. In this video, you are going to learn how to awaken this barren, cold, winter-like dating life of yours so that it becomes warm, green, and summer, and girls come towards you effortlessly. You will do this by the power of your own mind, but people around you are going to think that you're just getting luckier with women, or you just made a lot of money, that's why girls are coming towards you all of a sudden, or you just improved your communication skills. Winter and summer, dark and light, scarcity and abundance. All of these things are already locked within your own consciousness. The unfortunate truth is, if you are struggling in your life, you have unintentionally chosen winter, darkness, and scarcity. This video is just an invitation for you to choose summer, warmth, and abundance because that's all it takes. You do not have to hustle, sweat, put in a lot of effort in order to create an amazing life for yourself. All the wonderful things are already locked within the depth of your consciousness. The only thing that you have to do is choose wisely. Imagination is the beginning of choice. If night after night before falling asleep, you start to imagine that you have already gotten everything in your life, the girls that you want are already in your arms, they are already complimenting you, and you feel satisfied, you feel victorious, you feel relieved after this imaginal act, and you have a genuine big smile on your face before you fall asleep, then you have made the choice to awaken winter. Now your dating life will become effortlessly easy because whatever you imagine and feel it to be real by these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, and victory will actually get outpictured into your physical reality. You have to understand that nobody in your life has free will. Everybody, including you, just acts according to your own subconscious assumptions. So when you start to subconsciously assume that you're already living a perfect dating life and women are already choosing you, then you will be compelled to move into one event after another so that everything that you have visualized actually happens in your life. Girls will be compelled to notice you, to compliment you, and express their desire to be with you. Our physical reality is an illusion. This is why yogis call our physical reality Maya. Maya means illusion. Even though we think our physical reality is solid, it is so real, it has space, it has time, it is just an appearance in consciousness. This is why yogis invented meditation so that our mind can influence the life circumstances of our personal reality. And I understood this during COVID lockdown. At this time, I was dealing with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, and some days I felt like I just did not want to exist in the world anymore. I felt like my whole life was already predetermined by my past traumatic experiences and genetics. But by complete accident, I found this book called The Biology of Belief. This book introduced me to an idea that my emotional state is always either upregulating or downregulating my genetic expression, which means my body, my biology is subject to my own mind. When I learned this information, I immersed myself in the study of mind body connection. And all the experts of mind body connection were telling me the exact same thing, which is my mind not only influences my body, but it is actually influencing my whole physical reality, the life circumstances, the life events, life situations, people that come in my life are all getting influenced by my own mental activities. This idea was not just interesting to me, it could actually explain my whole life Because when I looked back, whenever I was drowning in the emotion of negativity or guilt for a sustained period of time, all of a sudden my life went to crap. Relationships started to become chaotic. People used to treat me bad, and life felt like one big problem after another. Conversely, when I used to feel happier, confident, light, life used to feel easy. Relationships flowered, and people used to be nice towards me. So this was not coincidence, this was not random. I figured that whatever goes on inside of my own internal world of thoughts and feelings always shows up in my external world. When I understood this, I stopped going out in order to cold approach women and attract them. I stopped reading all these weird psychology books in order to fix my mental health issues. Instead, I simply learned how to change my inner world. I learned how to meditate correctly. And when I did that, all these annoying mental health issues started to lose their grip on me, and my dating life became effortlessly easy. So, when you hear the word meditation, you do not have to think of some guy who is living at the top of Himalayas, wearing some yellow robes, doing some hand mudras, and just breathing. Meditation is just a tool for you to recognize that everything that you want in your life is already within you. All you have to do is choose using your imagination and emotions. But before diving into meditation, there is an uncomfortable fact that you need to know about this world. There are three levels of men in our world. The first level is called the uninitiate NPC. This guy has a shitty dating life, but he does not know how to get rid of this bad life circumstances around him because he does not know that all he needs to do is imagine and use his emotions wisely. So he focuses on looks, money, status, skills. But if life decides to initiate this guy, maybe by exposing him to these kinds of videos, he has a chance to ascend to level 2. The level 2 man is called the awakening creator because he now starts to awaken to the fact that winter is temporary. In order to get summer in his life, all he need to do is awaken winter. All he need to do is use his imagination and emotions, and everything that he wants out of his dating life will actually start to happen in his life. So he learns how to meditate, he learns how to visualize. But the problem is, after his meditation session is over and he opens his eyes, he immediately starts to become desperate. He starts checking his phone to see if that girl has texted him back or not. However, there is the third level of men, and this is where you should aspire towards. This level is what I like to call the master alchemist. This guy knows that feeling is the secret. He has learned the art of Yoga Nidra. If you do not know what Yoga Nidra is, it is a process where you guide your attention through your body parts until your body achieves a state of relaxation. Your breathing rate slows down, your brain waves slow down, you get an access to your subconscious mind, you are connected to the generous, eternal present moment. The master alchemist knows how to provide all the sensory vividness to his visualization act. He can vividly imagine that the dating life he wants is already his. He can visualize that the girl he wants is already in his arms. She is already complimenting him, saying things like, "Oh my God, I'm so lucky to have you in my life." He can even smell the perfume on these beautiful women's bodies inside of his own mental drama. His brain starts to believe that all these wonderful things are happening to him in real time. He convinces himself of the truth of this imaginal act because he can provide all the sensory vividness to his mental drama. He has a disciplined attention, so he mentally rehearses this imaginal act over and over again until he starts to feel the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, and thrill. He can sustain these elevated emotions for a long period of time, because the longer he can be in this elevated mood, the faster he convinces himself of the truth of his imaginal act. Then his imaginal act must get externalized into his physical reality, because that is a spiritual law. The best part is, after his meditation session is over, he is not desperate. He simply lets go. He lets the world reshuffle itself until whatever he has visualized actually materializes in his physical reality. He confidently expects that all of his imaginal acts must happen in his life. Now, if you're listening up to this point, you belong to one of two categories of guys. The first one is you understand everything in this video intellectually, but you go back to your life and you repeat the same old pattern. The second guy, you are ready to let your nervous system experience what it is like to become a master alchemist. If you're the second guy, listen to me carefully. I have created something called the emotion pill, not as content, not as motivation, but as a guided meditation experience. This experience is going to put you into the exact state that I have described. You are going to notice that your body has relaxed, your breathing rate has slowed down, your analytical, chattering mind has stepped aside, and you are able to generate all these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, thrill without any effort. The best part is, you will come out of this meditation complete and whole and satisfied, because only this feeling of satisfaction, not desperation, is going to rearrange your reality completely. I have kept this experience paid on purpose, because free information is going to create spectators, but a paid experience creates true transformation. If you want this 6-minute guided meditation experience emotion pill, just click the link that is present in the pinned comment section down below. Write me emotion pill and I will provide you all the details. Now, I also offer one-to-one personalized premium coaching for a few men who are ready to upgrade their dating life in the fastest rate possible. These men have already gotten some sort of monetary success in their life. They have already applied all the superficial advice that society likes to give to men. They have gone out, cold approached women. They have worked on their confidence. They have upgraded their social skills. But they have come to realize that real attraction can only happen from your internal state. So, if you want to work with your subconscious mind, your imagination, your attention, your emotions, and you want to change your self concept at a root level so that your attraction towards girls becomes effortless and natural, this coaching is for you. Just send me a text by clicking the link that is present in the pinned comment section down below, and we will get started quick.